my fear with Marvel Rivals is they're gonna add so many characters that eventually they're gonna add one or two just like unbalanceable, game ruining, like hell characters.
Oh yeah.
And then they're either gonna like I don't know, like when League does that, they usually just like nerf those characters to shit and then just no one plays them anymore.
Yeah, they make them garbage.
Yeah, they make them garbage, or they'll add like something to like kind of counter it. But I'm curious to see like what they're gonna do when they have so many broken characters.
That's the constant struggle, especially like with competitive games. It's like eventually over time, like they have to keep adding more and more.
Mhm.
But like, you know, eventually it just becomes like overwhelming to the point where like everything is broken, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because if everything is broken, then it's balanced in a way.
Yeah, nothing's broken. Yeah.
Everything's
But if
overpowered.
they make something too broken, because like in League, some of those characters that are like say like Azir or Zeri,
Mm.
it's like no matter kind of what you do, they're always either gonna be bad or broken just because like how their kits are.
Yeah.
So like they could add a character like that at some point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously those characters didn't ruin League.
I mean, I feel like the biggest like war crimes to like League of Legends, like the one I can think of, like was Yuumi. I heard Yuumi for a while was like ruined
Oh yeah,
the competitive scene
yeah,
completely. So like
and just like unfun to play against.
yeah, because it's
cringe
just like a character that
character.
kind of defies the logic of the game.
Yeah,
Like
so Asmund doesn't know. So I'm
Oh, you
gonna
don't know
explain
about
for
Yuumi?
Asmund. So
Okay.
Yuumi, they literally designed Yuumi, and I think that they've even said this.
Mhm.
They designed Yuumi because they wanted to create a character that people could like invite their girlfriend to the game and be like, "Hey, you don't have to learn how to play, but we
Yeah.
can
It's
The
play
character
together."
for stupid girls.
Well, that's not what I said. But basically, they designed it that you could be a noob and like pick this character. You don't really have to like learn anything.
Uh-huh.
So the way this character works is it's a parasite. So like you attach yourself to another player, they run around, and then you just like you can cast like a little slow off of them. You can
Yeah.
heal them and speed them up.
Yeah, it's like
And, like,
Abathur in
that's
Heroes
pretty
of the
much it.
Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this character, like, so that was designed for, you know, new players or like lower skill players.
Yeah.
Got into the hands of like higher skill players and then just like made the game so fucking miserable and unfun.
Yeah.
Obviously. So then now, but they nerfed her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yumi's been nerfed to the ground. Because you gotta think about it, Asmund, right? Like when you play a game like Dota or League, you have to control your character. You gotta move around.
Yeah.
And while you move around, you gotta look at the map. You gotta pay
Mhm.
attention to all these objectives and everything. Imagine you take out the moving around aspect of the game. And now you can just like look at the map. You can kind of take a look. Like you actually can just become the shot caller while just doing all of this ridiculous crap and, you know, enhancing your most powerful champions on your team with the
Yeah, you can play like RTS, basically.
Yes, exactly. So you can be like the overlord commander. That's why it was so ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, that's so effective and so efficient. Even WoW guilds do that now for, like, Race to World
Yeah,
first.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the 21st player.
Yeah, so, yeah, imagine having the WoW, like, mythic shot caller in the raid on, like, your high DPS, enhancing his DPS.
Yeah, he's, like, giving you, you know, like, a power infusion or something like
while
that.
doing all the shot
I do
calls.
feel like
Yes.
at
That's
some
Yuumi.
point, Rivals will try to, like, add more, like, innovative characters and eventually, like, make, like, kind of a mistake character like that, because it's, like,
Mhm.
you can
Oh, yeah.
you can only make so many healers where their ult is, like, circle of
They're gonna
healing.
add Yuumi to Marvel Rivals, and it's gonna be the end. No.
Oh, they're gonna add something really stupid to the game. I mean, because you think about, I mean, like they already have a lot of really stupid things in the game, like the Jeff ult where he can just jump off and
Oh, yeah,
kill everybody.
Jeff ult is pretty dumb.
Yeah,
It's
or-
so stupid.
That's so dumb. Or again.
Yes, exactly.
Again. This is like I'm going
so
schizo.
fucking annoying.
Again.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
these-
even know how
these
that works.
Super like, yeah, just some abilities you can't really balance them.
Yeah.
Like,
It just has to be
it's
broken.
not about damage or anything.
Well, there's like a wall hack is a good example, right?
Yeah.
Like a wall hack or like being able to have a a death save where like if you reach 0 health, like you get a resurrection.
Oh
like,
yeah, with Mercy in Overwatch, they changed her because of that.
Yeah, so like those are the things that when you add that into the game, that fundamentally changes the game. And it changes the way that people play massively. And it's very hard to like balance these things because they're completely like they're not numerical at all, right? It's like a functionality advantage, like movement speed, for example. Like if you had a character in Marvel Rivals that could give everybody like 20% movement speed, it would be one of the best characters in the game, right?
100%.
But it's like, how do you nerf that in like a mathematical way? It's like you can't because like you have these other like different like vectors where it's like, okay, well, you have the skill level of people being able to lead their shots. And so like for example, like you never play against a Widowmaker in Marvel Rivals, right? Have you ever played against a Widowmaker in ranked?
No, I think she's bad. Oh, I think she's bad because she can't one-shot people.
Yeah, she's bad.
Yeah.
Well, like, but you do have people that play her at high rank at a relatively high win rate, right?
Do you?
Yeah, you do. Like if you look at the win rates that they've posted, not Widowmaker, Black Widow, same thing. Basically has very high win rate.
People were saying she's the worst character in the game. You should never play her.
And she is, unless you're really, really, really good. Let me see if they can show it. Yeah. If you go to like Duelist or whatever, and let me see. Well, maybe not anymore. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not.
Down.
Whoa, wait. Can you go back up?
36.
Win rate?
These aren't
Okay.
sorted in order, I don't think.
39%.
Yeah, 39%.
These
Yeah.
aren't in order.
Okay. Then yeah, no, it looks like my information's out of date.
Oh,
Maybe that's maybe it's different. I remember looking at it before and I saw it was very high, but maybe I was misinterpreting. But
Yeah, I mean, when a game fresh
Mhm.
comes out, like you're not really gonna be able to tell who's like good or bad because like anything that's cheesy will have a high win rate just because people won't know how to play against it yet.
Yeah. That's not really too big of a surprise. But yeah, I mean, in general, like I'm expecting to see a lot more people like, figure out metas for the game. And then there's like an expectation of like, oh, this character is always going to be like really good. But
Yeah.
I do think it was really cool. Like, I think Wolverine is like probably the coolest story in the game where like originally it was really bad. And then one guy made a video where it was like, actually, Wolverine is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And now everybody was going to play Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine is actually a menace. He's a tank.
Well, they
killing
buffed him.
menace.
They gave him like 100 health or something like that. It's crazy because he had like
I
275.
don't know
I think.
if it's ever gonna be like where you see the same character in every like high-elo match because another thing that I like that they did is for high-elo they added bans.
Bans, that's good, yeah.
2 bans per team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Overwatch
guess
never
as they
had
add
that.
more characters, you can just add more bans.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how League went from 3 to 5 bans per team.
And I kind of like Marvel Rivals because it's feels like a party game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a sense where it's like really, really fun, but at the same time can still be slightly competitive. It reminds me a lot of like Smash in that sense. It's like
Yeah.
fun with the friends, but also, that has like competitive like
Yeah,
skill
that's how
to it.
that's,
That's
how
Overwatch. Yeah,
felt. that's
exactly.
how
It used
felt
to
when
be,
Overwatch
right?
came
I never
out.
really played Overwatch when it first came out when it was apparently good. So.
You missed out.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. And I feel like it stopped being good. I don't know. Like, I'd really have to sit back and think about it. But like, it was really good for like 3 years or 2 years or so. And then, because like, I mean, they had like that whole Overwatch League. Like, it was an entire industry for a while. And then they just kind of gave up on it, I guess. And like, then they add Overwatch. I don't know. Like, it's going to be so fucking funny to me if Marvel Rivals adds a PvE mode.
Oh,
They
God.
need to do that. Like, then it's going to be officially fucking over for
I feel
Overwatch.
like, bro, I feel like they keep doing so much shit to like intentionally be like, yeah, like you see us in like,
Yeah.
Overwatch, like, but us.
Yeah.
I feel
They've
like
already
they
put
could.
Overwatch in the grave. Like,
Dude, but the crazy thing is like their PvE would be so much better because they already have like amazing stories to like build the PvE
that is
around.
true.
Yeah, because they have pre-existing lore that
Yeah,
goes
you're
back
right,
like
you're right.
decades.